Okay, so let's get into your reading. So in the past, I feel like you've been kind of reluctant to move forward in a situation because you're a little bit indecisive, or you may not be sure where you're heading, okay? So the thought of Ariel is when you give, you also receive, being resistant to change, extremes in how you save or spend money. So I feel as though you're not moving forward really, but I feel like you're kind of being cautious, you're kind of holding back because you're in two minds about something. But you are trying to remain optimistic, you are trying to remain positive, but I definitely see some indecision and you being in two minds, and maybe you not taking much action because of this indecisiveness, okay, and not really knowing where you stand. So at the moment, I feel as though you're not that happy at the moment, okay, because I feel things aren't going the way you'd like at the moment with the Five of Cups. And I definitely feel as though you are being a little bit defensive or a little bit guarded because of how someone has made you feel. Okay, so I feel as well that you are, still willing to extend your light-hearted energy to others. So someone may be extending the light-hearted energy to you, so they might be flirting with you. You might be flirting with someone else. But I definitely feel as though, if someone does flirt with you or has been flirting with you, because things haven't gone the way that you want, it's like you've got a bit of a guard up. So in the future, you do have finances and career. Your financial issues are a factor in your love life right now. So we do have the Page of Michael, an exciting new challenge. You have what it takes to succeed. Review contracts or documents very thoroughly. Okay. Even though this is a love reading, I feel for those of you who own your own businesses, or for those of you who are starting a new job or are signing any kind of document or contract in the month of April, you do need to be a little bit careful, okay? They're just asking you to, review contracts or documents very thoroughly. So, it could be that you're working a lot, you're missing out on some opportunities for love because you're working a lot, you're very much focused on your career, or your love interest is very much focused on their career. And it's like part of this, I feel like it's connected to this. So it could be that you want things to move forward, and they will with the Page of Michael. There will be a exciting new challenge, but I don't know if you're going to go with it or not, okay? Because I feel like there is something coming in, but you may not want to accept it. So with the Page of Swords as well, or the Page of Michael, I feel as though either you are spying on someone or someone is kind of spying on you, stalking your social media, things like that. So, be careful what you post on social media. It could be as well for some of you, if you're working in a job where your boss is quite nosy, your boss could kind of be looking at your social media and that as well. That just, was a message that came to me as well. So I definitely feel as though you need to be careful. But I want to see what this Four of Cups is about. Why is the Four of Cups here? Clarification on the Four of Cups. Clarification on the Four of Cups. Okay, so some of you have different options in love. Do what you love, a time of great personal growth in your career or artistic endeavours, working with others in a cooperative manner. So some of you may have different options in love, but you may be refusing love offers. Why is this? Why is Gemini refusing love offers in April? So you've got the Nine of Cups. So I feel like you're refusing offers because you're just not happy, okay? Or it's kind of like that too good to be true kind of thing. So I definitely feel as though you do have people that want to get to know you, that want to take you out, that want to offer you some kind of opportunity, but I feel like you're kind of saying no, whether it's because there's a lot going on at work and maybe you're just like, no. I do feel as though there are a lot of opportunities, but I feel like you're not receiving them, either because you're focused on someone else or because you just feel like it's too good to be true, or you're just not happy. So in your obstacles, so you do have honeymoon, enjoy the bliss of holiday time together. So for those of you who are in a relationship, you could just feel like the honeymoon period's kind of finished. Like the honeymoon period's kind of over. And here we have the Knight of Michael and we have the Three of Pentacles. So some of you definitely do have options, and this is what's making you indecisive, or this is why you've been indecisive, because you just have lots of different options. But it might be the one that you want. You may not be actually getting any result with them right now. So I feel as well there could be a lack of movement with this person or with this situation. You could be trying to make time to spend with them with the honeymoon card. The honeymoon card is all about spending time together. And the Three of Pentacles, yes, it can represent a third party situation, but it does also represent working together. Kind of that collaboration energy. So it could be that, you and this person, you're just not really working together in order to move things forward so you can spend time together. And this could be a bit of a barrier, and this could be why you're feeling the Five of Cups energy, where, you're just not happy, things haven't gone the way that you want, and now you're starting to get bored. And that's, that's the thing with certain signs. I feel if someone doesn't excite you, or if someone doesn't make it interesting, you can lose focus quite quickly, and that's not a bad thing at all. So I feel like now it's like, okay, you've gone through the kind of mental anguish where you've been overanalyzing it, you've been in two minds, and now you're just hurt, and now it's like, I'm bored of this. Okay, so you're just focusing on work. So the factors that are affecting you, you do have deception. You do have the Five of Cups. Again, the Five of Raphael is the same as the Five of Cups. So I don't know if you feel like you've been lied to. And with the Magician, I feel like you're trying to find out if you are being lied to. It's like you're trying to, find out what this deception is, or if you are being lied to. And this says everything happens for a reason. Release regret and embrace the opportunities for happiness. Search for the silver lining. So it's kind of saying, that it's kind of been a hidden blessing in disguise, and everything does happen for a reason. Okay, but I definitely see you trying to be like a little bit of a detective and trying to find out lies with the Magician. With deception and the Magician, maybe you can just be feeling, really kind of down because someone has been a bit of a trickster and pulled, some kind of tricks or lied, or with the Magician, it's kind of like that definite deceive and deception energy. Okay, so I feel as though you're really kind of feeling it. So the factors that are affecting them, so they do feel as though you could be the one, and they are going to try to make things work. The Chariot is about things moving forward. Okay, but at the same time, they're trying to have balance. For some of you, this is a fire sign, so I feel like they are going to take some kind of action, or they want to take action, and I feel like they want passion. So, I definitely see a situation moving forward, okay, and they do feel as though you are the one. That's what's going on there. So what you want a new start, okay? The Ace of Pentacles is all about a new start, but I feel like you don't want to rush. So where you and this person could have issues is this Knight of Wands, this Knight of Gabriel, could want to come rushing in, and you're just not ready for that unless they are stable, okay? And we have solutions. So success that comes from objective compromise, self-control and patience, forgiving and healing energy. So I do feel like you do feel as though you've been lied to, and it's like, you're not silly, Gemini. You're seeing the problems for what they really are, and you are definitely cautious. You are definitely guarded, okay? Because I feel like this person has hurt you. So I feel like you do want things to resolve, you do want a solution, and you do want a new start, but it's going to kind of have to be on your terms, at your pace, and you have to be given some kind of security, you know. And I feel as though this could be part of why you're not accepting offers. You know, if this person comes back, it's like, well, you need to guarantee that you're going to stick around. You need to guarantee that you're not going to hurt me. You need things to be more stable. So what they want, so they definitely want things to change. You know, with the Three of Gabriel, this is their ships coming in, prosperity of arising from wise planning, time to take the next step, optimistic plans that turn out as expected. So I feel like they do want some give and take, okay? And I'm going to clarify why religious factors is here as well. Your love life has been influenced by religious upbringing and spiritual path. So it could be that they want to, you know, get to know you on a more deeper level, on a more spiritual level. Clarification on religious factors. Yeah, so I feel like they definitely feel some spiritual connection to you, okay? And they are willing to go after it, okay? So that's what they want. They want that spiritual connection with you, and they want their ships to come in. So I feel like they want to make plans with you, but I feel like you're rejecting them. So in the overall energy, you are taking back control, okay? And you are putting things on timeout. For some of you, this is a Virgo. Some of you, this is a fire sign. But there is an exciting new opportunity that is coming to you, but I feel like you're going to put it on pause. I feel like you are definitely holding back on any kind of offers that you receive. I feel like you just want a timeout. Joy through spiritual growth, be a light to others, answers that come through meditation. So I feel like this kind of slowdown is part of you taking back control of a situation to work out what it is that you need to change, what it is that you need to free yourself from. You know, so that's what I see kind of happening. So in your outcome, so someone is returning to you, and it could be that this soulmate is coming back, but you're just like, look, you know, you've done this, you've done that, and I just need more time. You know, you've got the Four of Raphael, seek out other possibilities, look for the magic in life, be aware of your own emotions. And we've got the High Priestess. So I feel like you're taking time out to discover yourself, to discover what it is that you actually want from the situation. And I feel like you're going to have you're going to be relying a lot on your intuition. You know, you might be a little bit secretive about your emotions as well with this person. So they are definitely returning. You're calling this person back to you. But when they come back, I feel like, you know, you are just kind of putting things on pause.